Pull the cat out of the bag. Vladdy is not on this.
No, Vladdy's not.
Hello and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today we're going to be breaking down what we think the all-star teams would have looked like from the AL and the NL.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into that, make sure to hit that notification button and subscribe to our YouTube. And subscribe and follow all of our other platforms if you're listening on a podcast platform. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the NL, and we're going to go down through each position, and we're both going to give our own takes on who we believe would be on honor of a starting role in the All-Star game.
Yeah, and also just to clarify, like, this is if it was to be, like, we are picking today. Like, right now we are selecting for the All-Star game. Man, I was so disappointed when, I was so disappointed about COVID.
Who's happy about
seriously.
COVID?
Okay, yeah, congratulations, Nick. You have your own podcast. I was so disappointed about COVID stopping the All-Star game because this is always so much fun, man.
Yeah, home run derby, seeing who's the best player. I like on fantasy when it's like, so you gotta have like 5 All-Stars.
We should do a video on the home run derby too, eh?
Oh, like we should, like last year?
or just like projecting who would be in it this year. I already have some names coming in my head, but
that's true.
Yeah, but
you came here to see the All-Star teams?
Yeah, let's get into this one. So how do we want to do this? We don't want to we want to reveal at the same time.
Yeah. So I think we'll do like 1, 2, 3, and then like we'll go like, all right, the NL catcher, then 1, 2, 3, we'll say it, and that will be our picks.
Okay.
Let's see if we got any disagreements.
Okay. Let's make it happen.
This one probably won't be a disagreement, but
I'm assuming that this will most likely be the same. However,
here we go.
So wait. Before we get into this, is it 3, 2, 1,
bomb.
Go.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Da-da-da.
Yeah, understand. All right.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Realmuto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's literally there's just no one else. Man, it was so hard picking like some of these ones that we go through. It's like it was actually a little bit of a I'm not sure who I'm gonna give the edge to here. But when it comes down to catcher, which is not a very deep position, like literally at all, and you have a guy like JT Realmuto who is so elite when it comes to not only the defensive aspect of things, but really provides a good bat.
Yeah. He's coming into a contract year, and he's gonna get paid.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like all the Philly players, especially like Bryce Harper, have been like really rallying for this guy to get extended and get a big contract.
God. It's just like a hole in your lineup that is like no one else has full. And I can say that for a fact because I struggled with the AL version of this as well.
So that one's super duper clear. He's awesome.
All right, now for the first baseman starter in the NL. 3, 2, 1. Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
He's trustworthy. Honestly, hands down, one of my favorite baseball players of the generation, of the decade. He's the most consistent, reliable. He is the Atlanta Braves' core foundation, and
he's the piece that we're missing. And I don't mean that by first baseman. I don't even mean that by like what he does, but I mean that by having like an older veteran presence who has been with the team for an extended period of time and who has consistently been not only elite on the field but also a leader for that organization.
That's why I wanted Kevin Pillar.
Exactly. Kevin Pillar would have been great. Clearly,
different categories. But
obviously, I'd much rather have Freddie Freeman. However, Kevin Pillar would bring an excellent locker room presence and just a great camaraderie for the team.
Absolutely. Now here we go.
This one I struggled on a fair bit. I was having a difficult time with this second base spot. I inevitably went with this guy, but let's see what you have.
3, 2, 1.
Wilmer Flores.
Oh.
Wilmer Flores, man. Playing on San Fran. He's had actually a very quietly good year. This is his slash line. 290 batting average, a 339 on base percentage, and a 535 slugging.
Yeah, dude, this one, I was looking up at work, and I didn't even see Wilmer Flores on that list, honestly. I looked up best average for second baseman, and it was Marte, so clearly Wilmer Flores they didn't love on that website.
Yeah, I mean, I was it actually took me a while. I filled out everything on here, and then that was the one hole, and I scoured the interwebs to find someone in the NL who'd been doing well, and because you never think of like a guy on San Francisco.
No, there are a few names that popped up, but then inevitably the production there is like not as
exactly, and realistically, like there is a drop off here. Like he has 25 runs, 23 RBIs. He does have 9 home runs, which is pretty good, but the production is not the same as like the other guys when you're looking at 41 runs and 44 RBIs from Freddie Freeman playing on Atlanta Braves.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do the third base spot.
This one I love. 3, 2, 1. Manny Machado. Yeah.
Manny Machado. He's really coming into his own this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Manny Machado had a bit of a dip last year, but I think now that, they have, what's his name? Fernando Tatis Jr. playing, he's shifted back into his third base natural spot that he came up playing. And, he's just really found himself in his new team, and I'm happy.
I think also, too, Tatis, he brought a spark, and really, sparked that whole team and maybe invigorated Manny Machado again, because obviously we've seen before that he can be elite, not only defensively but also with the bat. Yes. And the second that Tatis kind of came up last year and now fully into this year, it seems like Manny Machado is being affected by that, and the whole team is really popping off accordingly.
Yeah. All right.
So with that being said, 3, 2, 1. Tatis Jr. at the shortstop position, of course.
It's funny. Again, I was on that website, and it had Turner, and it had no Tatis on that website for some reason.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I started talking about Chad, I'm like, oh my god, no, of course it has to be Tatis. Yeah. So I had Trey Turner. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it's Tatis, Trey Turner has been having a great season, and you may even see him on my, thing later on in here. But Tatis has just been so phenomenal for that team, man. 46 runs, 15 home runs, 40 RBIs. His slugging is over 600 right now. Yeah. He is truly popping off, and I'm really upset that we both slept on him.
Oh yeah,
fantasy. We slept hardcore, man. I comaed on that guy.
It's for me it was he was taken even before Trevor Story, but it's Tatis or Trevor Story, someone who's done it a million times and someone who was good last year, but could be a sophomore kind of slumpy. You look at freaking Pete Alonso, second year coming into it. It's
not even that. Tatis had only had 200 or a little bit more than 200 at bats, so it's I hadn't even seen this for a whole year. I was much more, when coming into the draft, I was much more inclined to take someone Story or even a Devers or these are guys who are getting picked after Tatis. And I was well, come on, man. They did it.
They've already done it.
But it's clear he has proved us both wrong. And
right. So now for this outfield spot, how do you want to do this? So there's 3 outfilders, and they just pick at random. We're not doing right field, left field, center field.
Yeah, we just got outfield here.
So let's just how about one of us says 3 and then the other says 3 and
let's do that, because I don't really have a particular order for these guys, and I'm not at the place right now where I can be ranking.
Okay.
So you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Your 3 outfield?
All right. So here are my 3 outfielders. Yeah. So I've got Juan Soto, Marcell Ozuna, and Mookie Betts.
I have Mookie Betts, Juan Soto, Marcell.
Nice.
Literally the exact same, bro.
Soto was hurt starting the year, and now he's picked off even better, where he left off hitting 350.
Dude, 350, but his slugging, 735.
Oh yeah, dude, his OPS 1.202.
Yeah, it's truly we knew after they won the World Series last year, and just in the season that he had last year was phenomenal. And looking at how young he was, it's like everyone was like, this guy is crazy. Now it's even more, man. Like it's so assured. Like this guy is really on his way to,
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, like it's early, but it's like it's like
if he does these numbers his whole career,
seriously, like this is the beginnings of a Mike Trout-esque career. Like not only have you brought, well, not single-handedly, but definitely contributed to your team winning a World Series, but you have been consistently elite since the second that you came up into the league. Yeah. That's a franchise player.
Yeah, I think he deserves it. He deserves that title. All right.
We got a DH. Let's count it in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Michael
Trey Turner. I liked Michael Conforto a lot. Yeah. This was a tough one for me. I inevitably going with Trey Turner because his slash line has been so good, but Michael Conforto
also has amazing slash line.
Yeah, it's tough.
They literally have Turner hits 340, Conforto hits 341. They have the same amount of home runs at 9. Trey Turner RBI 28, Conforto 31, Trey Turner missed time. So it's literally the same guys. And obviously they don't really play DH. DH is kind of that cycling position. There's only truly one dominant DH in the league, and it's not in this league. It's in
and we'll probably get to him. At one point.
But yeah, they're both great players. What'd you say?
I said Vladdy.
Vladdy, you thought wrong.
Yeah, sadly, pull the cat out of the bag. Vladdy is not on this.
No,
list.
Vladdy's not.
Man, you want to do also before that I did want to make an honorable mention. I was really thinking about putting Charlie Blackmon on here.
Oh, me too.
He has had a great season so far. It's just there's so many great outfields, and
I was looking at him a lot.
Yeah, it was between him, Michael Conforto, and Marcell Ozuna for that third outfield spot.
Ozuna's been blowing up recently.
And Ozuna's just been great at this point. So let's do the starting pitcher for the National League.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Jacob DeGrom. Yeah, he's been dominant, man.
Yeah. It's always dominant.
Yeah, 1.67 ERA. And I was watching I watched a game with him a little while ago, and it's just he truly is so in command and in control all the time. It's almost like people are shocked if they get a base hit on him.
Yeah, and his K per 9 is 13.2.
Yeah, he's been K'ing people like crazy. Ridiculous. He has been, and his velocity, he regularly hits 100 on the radar gun. So just so good.
Now for the closer.
Yeah, I'm down for the closer. This one was a bit tougher in the National League, I thought.
Yeah.
But I did inevitably settle on a guy.
Yeah, there's those between this guy and another guy, but it's tough.
Let's count it in.
3, 2, 1. Kenley Jansen. Yeah. He has a 3.54 ERA, which is not the greatast, but he does have 12 saves.
And here's the thing, that is really boosted up by something. I don't know if you saw the highlights of the Astros coming back by a big deficit.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
So they had a monstrous comeback a couple games ago or something against the Dodgers. It was Kenley Jansen, and in that inning, I think he ended up giving 4 or 5 runs up. So that really kind of skyrocketed his ERA.
But either way,
he still does have 11 saves, and I really think you take that one start out, this ERA would be much better.
And again, another good K per 9 is 12.4. That's still impressive.
Yeah, so I own him on the fantasy squad, and he's been very good and consistent for me. Got another save yesterday.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the National League starters. Wow.
Pretty good.
Real Muto, Freddie Freeman. I have Wilmer Flores. You have Ketel Marte, Manny Machado, Tatis, Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Marcell Ozuna, Trey Turner, with DeGrom starting and Jansen closing.
Conforto Tustin for me.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that would be a monstrous team. Now, it'd be interesting to see. it'd be interesting to see like who do we think would have won.
Like I want to talk afterwards, like with the National League and the American League, like who do you think's got a better squad?
I feel like I already know who that is.
It's tough, man. But let's get into the American League starters.
All right. Starting at the catching position, this one was hard.
This one was tough. There was no stand-alone guy here. Let's say it. Let's say it, man.
3, 2, 1. Austin
Randolph. Okay, yeah.
Here's my thing. So Austin Nola's catcher eligible. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a Seattle game this year, but he's catcher eligible, and a lot of guys are catcher eligible that are doing well. And Grandal, I was looking at his average, and I'm like, oh, he's all right. But Austin Nola's hitting .281 with 27 RBIs, 7 home runs. So I was like, I
inevitably did not go with him because I was looking at him on Yahoo Fantasy Sports, and the update literally read, he is most likely to lose his catcher eligibility going into next season. I also haven't been watching their games, but I saw that and I was like, okay, so I'm assuming he's not really spending that much time at the catcher spot.
Not gonna lie, I had Grandal literally scribbled in, and then I saw Austin Nola really scribbled him out.
He has had a much better year so far, like offensively than Grandal. I never really went with Grandal just because he's a catcher and more of a guy.
American League catcher. So.
Yeah, like he is hitting .237. Like it's not super elite. He does have an on base percentage though of .363. Reminds me a hell of a lot of Kevin Biggio, honestly. Like, so I mean, get Kevin Biggio on there, like not horrible.
Yeah.
Let's get into the first baseman for the American League.
This one was close, but I never really went with this person just because.
This one, honestly, I think I know who you're talking about. But I had to go this guy.
Yeah, I know.
3, 2, 1. Jose Abreu. Were you talking about Luke Voigt?
Luke Voigt, right. He's 18 home runs now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And his RBI is around 40, and his average is good. But Abreu has just been so good all year. Voigt's been bursting. No discredit to Voigt. He was literally there for me. He was so close.
Jose Abreu leading the league though in RBIs. It's he's and this isn't just something that he's done this year, but for his whole career he's been a guy who can bat and runs, and he's showing it again this year. His slash line 328. 370 on base and 621 slugging. Wow. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that as a 3-hitter.
That's good.
And 15 home runs.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
He is really solid. He's a big reason why the White Sox right now are in first place.
I think he's leading the league in hits as well too, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't know that, but I could absolutely believe it. I also own Abreu in fantasy, and it's so consistently I'll see 3 for 4, 2 for 4. I'm just wow, this guy is hitting.
Oh, yeah.
He is hitting the ball.
And now this position, second base position, also was kind of tough for, honestly, this year. I couldn't really find anyone. Maybe it was this website. It was ESPN, so ESPN figured your website out. But this is the guy I ended up going with.
Okay. The reason that you're saying hard, so I'm feeling this guy might not play second base, but I'm pretty confident he does. But
I think I know who you're talking about.
Let's just reveal, and then we'll see.
My website had him as a third baseman. I think I know who we're talking about.
3, 2, 1.
Alberto.
DJ LeMahieu.
I would switch it to DJ LeMahieu in a second because he was listed as a third baseman, and I picked this third baseman.
Who did you pick?
Alberto. He's on Baltimore.
Oh yeah, no, I know, and he has been having a good. What is his?
284. 27 runs scored.
Yeah, I mean, good. Yeah. Not quite as good as DJ though. Batting. 3.
You know what it is. How much is he batting? By the way, let's finish that.
363 right now.
Yeah.
So,
you know what it is? Because ESPN doesn't count people if they've been injured for a while. That's what it is. They have to have a certain amount of at bats.
That's
true. What it is.
That could definitely be it.
That's
I put DJ in there. I feel like DJ does have a decent amount of bats though, because this guy scored 37 runs. Or 32 runs. Sorry, but runs. I saw 30.
He's also DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, I mean he does get get on base quite a lot. Getting on base 409. That's what his on base percentage. But like we saw DJ just absolutely annihilate us literally last night in that like 20-6.
Oh yeah.
Just like complete shellacking of a game.
I'm taking Alberto. You suck. I'm putting in LeMahieu. I have LeMahieu on my fantasy team too.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's in.
All right. Let's get the third baseman rolling.
3, 2, 1. Rafael
Jose
Devers.
Ramirez. I was so close to going Devers.
Ramirez has been great this year too, but I just went Devers as well. I literally didn't see his name either.
Yeah.
God dang it, ESPN.
Well, I'll be honest. Like, if you were looking at batting averages, Jose Ramirez batting average is 256. It's not that great, you know. Devers, however, is like he had a horrible start to the year, and now it's really turning around. He's batting like high 280s now, which is like great for him because I own him in fantasy.
He's batting exactly 290 with 10 home runs, 32 RBIs.
Yeah, that is like very good. The reason I inevitably went with Jose Ramirez is because he's been consistent all year, and because he is only one of 2 players who have hit over 10 home runs and have also stolen 10 bases. And I just thought that was a pretty interesting stat.
Nice.
That was, something to be honored at the All-Star game.
Oh, look, Garrett Cole. Sorry, just struck out Kevin Biggio.
Oh my gosh, have we started?
We have started.
Let's end this video soon so we can watch.
We gotta watch the Jays.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Shortstop.
And 3, 2, 1. Tim Anderson. That's like no brainer.
Yeah, literally no brainer. Like this guy has erupted into the conversation of some of the best shortstops in the league. I think arguably
batting
right now.
title.
Yeah, batting title. Like he hit 335 last year and led the majors with that. He's leading the majors again, hitting 377. So this is no fluke.
And here's another thing: he has 41 runs scored.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Ridiculous.
I was literally like looking at it, and I was like, I think that it's arguable, but like it's either him or DJ LeMahieu for the best leadoff guy in the MLB right now. Like, one of those guys is the best leadoff guy because like. His on base is 414 right now, and he's got a slugging of 605.
Yeah.
Like he is just absolutely tearing up the league.
Insane. I'm not sleeping on him next year.
No. I got him in like the 13th round of fantasy. Literally
insane.
Ridiculousness.
All right,
let's get these out. Okay, so you went first last time. I'll go first this time. So outfield slots. We got Fishman. Mike Trout.
I thought you were going to say Derek Fisher. I was like, what?
Man, like, he's so good.
He was the way he tiptoes to the ball.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Eloy Jimenez, also on the White Sox. Wow, I literally have 4 White Sox guys on here. That is insane. And Teoscar Hernandez.
And me too. Teoscar Hernandez, Eloy Jimenez, and Mike Trout. No brainer. Mike Trout's going to be there every single year. Every single year, this guy's going to be an all-star.
Yeah.
But what's awesome, also, Eloy Jimenez with 306 average, 13 home runs, 37 RBIs. Awesome for the White Sox. But let's talk about our boy, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, Teoscar Hernandez had an amazing season up until the point of injury. That
coming
was
back soon.
Bad. But, he is coming back very soon, hopefully. And, let's build on this because 637 slugging is really nice, and that is something that we need to have in our lineup every day.
Yes, agreed. He's been well missed, and we need that man back. All right. That DH spot, which is, this guy is probably one of the few of the only DH hitters that are left in the league that are pure DH.
Yeah.
And his name is 3, 2, 1, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz is so elite.
All right, guys. Now for the pitchers. This one I really like because he's also on my fantasy team. Wow, we have a lot of fantasy guys on this also.
Yeah, we did okay, man. We definitely did okay.
Yeah. So this guy has been absolutely dominant. We probably have the same guy.
3, 2, 1. Shane Bieber.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear. Shane Bieber, there's a lot of guys in here that are in the conversation for MVP. But Shane Bieber is definitely one of them. Yeah. 7-1 right now.
Oh, 7-1.
Like it's like 7 wins, 1 loss. Like just so good.
1.53 ERA.
Yeah.
And this is the number that really strikes me
out. Really strikes you
me
out.
Yeah. Is his 14.2 K per 9. He has 102 Ks right now. Wow.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's really too bad. Like some of these slash lines, man, like Tim Anderson with the batting, like some of these, like it's just, you would have liked to see what could have been in a full year.
Oh
you know,
God.
It's like you would have liked to see like what they could have done in the full season, and like obviously you look at these numbers and you think, okay, like he's got to regress a bit, but we'll never know because we're never going to get that full 162 games, which is really too bad. But he's had a dominant year.
He could have touched on Garrett Cole's 300 strikeouts.
Oh, guaranteed he could have if we had a full year, man. Like he was the fastest player ever to reach 100 Ks.
Yeah.
You know, that's nothing to, you know, and I think Garrett Cole was the second fastest player to reach 300 Ks. Like Shane Bieber could have, you know, gotten to that as well.
Yeah.
Sadly, COVID happened. Yeah. We'll never know. Yeah. Let's do the relief pitcher.
Yes. Last but not least, our relief pitcher. 3, 2, 1. Kyle Hendricks.
Liam Hendricks?
Liam Hendricks. Oh my God.
Kyle Hendricks has been good too.
Kyle Hendricks has been good.
Yeah.
Yes, Liam Hendricks. He's been dominated for the Oakland Athletics with a 1.33 ERA.
Yeah.
His 12 saves, and he also another K per 9. You know, that is amazing. Is 13.3.
Yeah.
And his
very nice.
Whip of 0.69. It's just
very good. 0.69. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that is super good, and like part of the reason why the Oakland A's are just.
Oh no, LeMahieu!
Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, well, his numbers just literally got increased. Yeah. Another reason why he should be on the All-Star game.
He's there.
We want to watch this game badly, guys. Yeah. But before we do that, who do you think would win out of these two teams?
Who do you think would win?
It's really
close.
tough. It's literally a toss-up, man.
Well, now that I have LeMahieu, Grandal.
Like, how would you bat these guys? You know?
Oh God!
If I was to go through the American League, Tim Anderson is leading off. LeMahieu's going second. I probably put
Mike Trout. Mike Trout would probably go second, actually.
Yeah, you're right. But then where would LeMahieu and Tim Anderson go? Maybe Tim Anderson would bat ninth.
Yeah.
Maybe
then DJ LeMahieu.
And then DJ LeMahieu bats first.
And then
Trout second.
Cruz third.
I'd say, or I'd go Abreu third, then Cruz. Then maybe
Jimenez.
Then I'd say, okay,
Devers.
Jimenez 5.
Devers.
Okay, yeah. So I guess you Hernandez. And then, like, I have Ramirez, but you had Devers. Let's put them 7th. And then we'd have Grandal at 8. And then Tim Anderson at 9. Wow, that would be amazing.
Honestly, I feel like my gut is saying I have to lean towards the NL.
Yeah, my gut was initially leaning towards the NL, too.
I think the advantage would go to our pitchers in the AL. And then slight advantage for the end. Like, they're all slight advantages, but like
it's literally I have no idea. Like,
what do
they're
you
all
guys
great
think?
players. Please. Literally.
What do you guys think about who would win the All-Star Game of 2020, and who do you think you would rather put in those positions than what we put in?
Yeah, exactly. We definitely had to snuff on some guys for this list, but please let us know down in the comments below. Also, make sure to check us out on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts, and also our Instagram. We post on there quite frequently.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching.
And go, Jays, go.
Judge. Yeah.
Nice.